You'll be alright, 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 oh, okay, okay, I'll be okay, alright, 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 right,
Good morning. Friday na naman, mga kapatid. Ay, grabe. And we started out...
Feel good. Wala akong kape. Ito na lang.
Alcohol.
We started out all of this, ladies and gentlemen. Friday also. How many Fridays ago, Iko? 1 month ago,
boy.
Right?
Oh, yeah, more. More than.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
More than that.
Well, it's Friday again. And how many days more?
Feel good Friday.
Lapit-lapit na to, mga kapatid. 70 or 71 days ago.
Wow.
70 days to Christmas. Wow. That's coming pretty fast as we keep joining us in Kape tayo every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:05 a.m. We come closer and closer to Christmas. So, papabayaan ko muna ang ating mga kapatid bumati sa inyong lahat. Guys, please start. King, ikaw muna.
Wala kang audio, King.
Ayun.
Hindi mo ang battery mo eh.
Nilagay ko pa yung 70 days until Christmas. Siyempre, na-discuss. But anyway, good morning everyone. Good morning to Chris Garcia and to Wen Florentino and Teacher Sharon. Yan. Listening or viewing us right now, okay, on Facebook.
Ikaw na.
Ako na. Okay. Good morning. Ito yung favorite day ko sa natin kasi kumpleto tayo pag Friday most of the time. So sa Monday, paunti-unti, dumadami hanggang Friday, hopefully kumpleto. So good morning sa lahat.
Tawa. Direct.
Dapat gawin natin parang that's entertainment eh. May Monday group, may Wednesday group. Tapos, yung Friday, parang yun yung Saturday group, yung kumpleto sila. Siyempre, hindi ko sure kung makaka-relate lahat sa sinabi ko sa that's entertainment. No? Pero I'm sure yung mga viewers natin, relate yan. Okay? So, good morning po. It's a feel-good Friday for kape tayo. So, I hope na ready po kayo sa inyong mga maiinit na kape at sa ating mainit na kwentuhan at tanungan ngayong araw na to. Exciting. Okay, ikaw naman, Tristan.
Ayan, magandang
Pasok.
umaga po sa ating lahat. Yan, excited na akong makinig sa lahat ng mga itatanong at lahat ng isasagot. Sana kayo din. Ayan.
Oo. Yung balita lang mga kapatid, kasi there was a move before by some of the, hindi ko alam kung mga lobbyists yun, but sinasabi nila na sana ipagpaliban muna yung 13th month kasi nabigay na raw yung start of some ECQ, diba? But just very recently, in fact, this morning in the news, sa Inquirer.net, nakalagay doon na si Secretary Bello of Department of Labor and Employment said, kailangan bigay ang 13th month pay ng mga tao dahil kailangan ng mga tao yan. Especially this time where, I guess we're not just because kailangan ng tao, but for their Christmas gifts and to prepare for Christmas, but whatnot. But I think it's because also you have to help fund the economy. Kasi spending yan, di ba? The economy is run on that basis. How much people spend, how much people are willing to go out, to take their family out, and so on. So, good news yan para sa ating mga kapatid yan. All must release 13th month pay on or before December 24. Yeah. So, as an employer, as a business owner, pinaghahandaan na po namin yan. At hindi po korporasyon ang kapitayo. So, ang mga host dito ay walang bayad. Yan. Okay. Linawin lang natin yan. Wala po tayong
Puro pro
bayad.
bono.
Walang budget.
Pro bono.
Pero madami. Walang budget pero madami sponsors.
Yan. Ako, talaga naman. Starting with, sino bang mga sponsors natin? Ito si King ang sponsor King natin eh. Okay, go King.
Ayan. Go King.
Una was
So again, wala po tayong sweldo sa Kape Tayo, but we have numerous sponsors. So Kape Tayo is brought to you by Keg, Good to Go, Highly Bakes, Oil MG, Baking and Food Station Online.
Yun.
maraming salamat sa mga sponsors. Grabe.
Thank you so much.
So, kayo mga brood to go ninyo ha. Huwag niyong kalilimutan mga kapatid. Oo. Saka minsan i-feature naman natin yung yung mga Facebook page ng ating mga sponsors.
Oo nga.
Brood to go sila yung mga pakita natin para at least if they wanna order coffee, they know where to go, they know where to order. So, wanna order
Sige, alam.
coffee, diba?
Sige, alam na coach, gagawa ko ng video.
Yan.
Meron tayong roll out ng mga natin, sponsors.
Salamat, Direk. And all of this will not be possible without these gentlemen that are with us, Tristan, King, Direk Iko, and DJ. All of them have contributed to everything that we're doing, from Kapetayo all the way to Practical Leadership Online, which is next Tuesday. Tama ba? Next Tuesday tayo. Right?
Yes.
Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. We'll be talking about episode 2, which is the discipline of the mind and the growth mindset. Speaking of discipline of the mind, may inimbita tayo, di ba? Yung parating tanong sa atin, yung walang kumpay na keeping the discussion going with us and for us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Na pati yung mga tao na intriga, sino ba tong taong tong tanong ng tanong? Diba? Pati kami na 25 million viewers na tayo, mga kapatid.
Yun, good morning.
My gosh, good morning to everybody. So yung ba pati yung mga nanonood, di ba, they get in on the discussion because of this person this Friday who will be introduced. Oh no.
Medyo na coach Coach, to be TBH medyo na-pressure nga ako kasi nalaman ko yung kanyang background today. Parang kailangan yata ayusin natin yung mga sagot natin, ano?
Oo. Oo. Saka kaya pala siya ganun magtanong. Kaya pala ganun.
Ay, Coach, bago natin siya pakilala, may mga gusto lang po ako i-greet na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Si Lar Santiago, Kuya Lar, good morning from GMA po ito, watching us this morning. Ayan, ayan, tapos si Malu, thank you for watching Malu, Dean Mark, and Donnie. Good morning po.
Oo. Sana sina Sir Lar, kung nakita niyo yung value nitong show na to, baka naman pwedeng ipasok niya na kami sa GMA. Diba? Para yung sponsorship namin magkatotoo at magkaroon kami ng pera dito. Okay. Yun lang naman yung suggestion. Kayo lang.
Oo.
Very, very good.
May value ba? Okay good vibe, positive vibe, ganun, yung ganda, okay yung talakayan, okay yung kwentuhan, pwede, may potential pang 5 po
Oo. Kuya Lar, hello, good morning
Hello. Okay. Alam nyo, merong iba pa tayong ibang bumabati dito eh. Sige, bati yung mga Tristan. Yung mga ibang bumabati sa atin. Si Juan, yan. Pakita natin Ay, sorry. Yun lang kayo control. Yan.
Yan, okay. Tristan, diyan ka ba, bro?
Nag-freeze
Yan,
ba
si Tristan, oo. Yan, so good morning po sa ating mga viewers. Yan, si Juan. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Juan. Thank you for joining us sa Feel Good Friday episode ng Kape Tayo. And si Tess, si Tess, good morning. Si Abby is also watching us. Maraming salamat sa Brood to Go. Ayan ang natin. Sponsor natin yan. Okay, so Pastor Lidge, baka may gusto kang batiin dyan.
May nabasa lang ako, may nagre-request. Sana maka-join daw dito si Pastor Julius Fabregas. Subukan natin, try natin, di ba?
Guess natin, di ba?
Oo, pag hindi siya busy. Kaya lang, apostolic ngayon yun eh. Nag-aalaga ng apo niya. So, tingnan natin pag may bakanting oras.
Saka bago namin i-get si Pastor Julius, sabihin mo muna yung pangalan mo. Kasi hindi namin mabasa yung...
Oo eh.
Okay. Gusto Google Translate mo pa eh.
Oo eh.
Gusto lang namin pumunta ng Korea pero hindi kami marunong magbasa ng Korean.
Hanggang Korean food lang tayo eh.
Oo. Saka K-drama lang. Okay. Coach, excited na ako sa sa guest natin.
Yes.
Pakilala na natin.
Pakilala ko ng guest natin. So our guest for this morning is a psychologist and has been working in the nonprofit sector. She's an independent consultant on OD, or organizational development, and fundraising. Fundraising, mga kapatid, narinig niyo ba yun? Fundraising. Baka pwedeng tulungan tayo nito. Her advocacies are children's rights and no to single-use plastic. So medyo mabigat ang guest natin ngayon. So please welcome on Kape Tayo, Miss Boots Mendoza. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Hi, Miss Boots.
Good morning, Boots.
Good morning, Miss Boots.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning, everyone.
May kape.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, Father Rex. Good morning. May kape din ako. Unsponsored lang, pero I have coffee also.
Boots, tulungan mo kami sa fundraising ha, next time, please.
Sure. Sure, anytime.
Miss Boots, bati ka naman sa mga viewers natin. Bati ka
Sige.
naman sa mga viewers natin, Miss Boots.
Magandang umaga sa libo-libo ninyong mga tagapanood. And I'm sure there'd be more kasi I asked my friends to watch today and to continue
Yay.
watching even if I'm not around. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oo. Umpisa na natin ang tanungan, mga kapatid. Si Direk, may magandang tanong yan eh. Go, fire.
Yeah.
Meron akong
Sig-
may first question muna. May first question muna ako.
Ba, yan na naman.
Ayan na. Sabi sa'yo,
Oo.
Coach, wala na tayong gagawin today. Sasagot lang tayo. Ah.
Okay. Pwede. My first question is, well, probably you have answered this or maybe somebody has asked this, pero why 8:05? Why not 8 o'clock? Why not 8:15? Why 8:05? Is there a scientific reason for it?
That's a very good question.
At ang makakasagot dyan, ay, si Direk. Gumagawa na siya sa namin. Sige, Direk, sagutin mo.
Yes, that's a very good question. And I'm so glad na napansin mo kasi hindi naman namin talaga pinag-uusapan yan. But when I wrote 8:05, parang wala lang. We just all agreed na we'll do it 8:05. Walang question. The reason why I put 8:05 is because ang dami na kasing nagsasabi ng 8 o'clock. So to very simple answer would be para maiba naman 8:05 natin gawin. Para kumbaga ang mga tao pag tinanong anong oras ba 'yon? 8 o'clock. Hindi sila 8 o'clock. 8:05 sila. Yeah.
Wow, great. Oh, I like that. Akala ko for a while, 8:05 is the time when you all guys turn into humans, no? From being demigods, you become humans at 8:05.
Pwede maging
Pwede.
pwede mag-react doon. Kaya ako hindi na, that's why I didn't say otherwise. Naisip ko, at least pag na-late ka ng 8 o'clock, may 5 minutes ka pang humabol.
May grace period.
Grace
Akala
period.
ko, yun yung meaning nun. So, thank you, Direk, for making that clear.
Yeah. Diba?
Yeah.
Para sa
Ganda nun.
Pilipino, no? Hindi ka may grace period.
Oo.
O, si,
Yeah.
silin mo lang lang. Sabi pa, feng shui. Opo, 8 plus 0 plus 5, lucky 30.
Ayun na. Pwede na. Miss Boots, may question
Yes,
ako sa'yo. Oo.
Yes, please.
Bago mo ituloy yung mga tanong mo sa amin, ang tanong ko sa'yo is, bakit po ang hilig nyo magtanong?
I knew you're going to ask that. Alam mo, it's a big question also in my mind. What has been playing in my mind is like this. Is it because I ask good questions, that's why I became a psychologist? Or is it because I'm a psychologist, that's why I ask questions? And I don't have the answer, but one thing is for sure, you need to be a very good listener to be able to ask good questions. Kapag hindi ka marunong makinig, nako, problemang malaki yan. So, hindi ko alam kung talagang ganun ako. It's because of my training, my experience as a psychologist. But I like asking people questions, and it's not so much as putting them on the spot, but it's more of them making themselves or making people more mindful of how they think, why they do what they do, things like that. Because sometimes we take for granted what we do because it comes automatic. But when you start, like for example, why 8:05? Nobody bothered to ask you that, no? Until, and even the other guys, diba? Ngayon nyo rin lang nalaman kung bakit. So, isa lang ang may-ari ng information na yon, si Direct lang. But now, you all own that information, diba?
Galing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yung po, nag-prepare po kayo ng mga 3 pages, no, of questions para sa amin this morning.
Prepared.
Oo, kasi
Oh.
2 pages lang.
Yeah, oo, mga 2
Ah,
pages lang. Oo. Kasi
Sige
sabi
po.
nyo, kasi sabi nyo good feel Friday. Curious lang ako because iba-iba kayo ng background din, ano. Can you tell me during your childhood, no? What was the most popular television commercial that really stuck in your mind? To a certain extent, parang influential siya the way you choose things, diba? Kasi during my time, it's I don't know if you still remember yung Royal True Orange, yung bata na halos tuloy-tuloy yung kwento niya, every succeeding. So that was during my time, But sa inyo, nung yung childhood nyo, ano yung talagang very influential commercial, TV commercial sa inyo?
Wow.
Wow.
Tanungin muna natin sino ba pinakabata sa atin? Sa atin lahat. Ako yata eh.
Itsura po? Sa itsura po ba?
King kapata.
Sa isip. Batang isip. Sino ba
Bata, wala
pinakabata yata sa atin? Si King? Tama ba?
King.
Yes.
King. Ayan. Bisa natin. Go, King.
Commercial. Nung bata.
King, hindi kasama yung commercial mo, ah.
Ooh! May commercial yan si King?
Wow.
Artista yan dati.
Star Magic po yan.
Anong age group po? Anong age group? Preschool, grade school, yung isa yung yung kay Francis M.
Yeah.
I think Royal nga ata din, di ba? Yung mga kababayan ko commercial. Is it Royal? Tapos isa yung I Love You, Carlo. Yung hotdog commercial. Alam niyo yun? Parang yung age ko, no? Walang nag-care.
Alala ko yun.
Later on nung high school, I think yung kay Tony Gonzaga, yung I Love You, Piolo.
Oh, yeah.
Sprite ata or something. Or some soft drink commercial.
Yeah.
And of course, yung mga commercial ng Jollibee ni Agad, parang, di ba for the longest time, puro si Aga yung commercial ng Jollibee.
Right.
Next, si Tristan, by age to eh. Para malaman itod natin.
Ang daya mo, Pastor Lee.
Nasa isip ko lang bigla nung nagtanong si Miss Boots, yung I Love You Sabado commercial. I love you din. I Love You Sabado commercial ng Jollibee. So, yun. Sa mga naaalala ko talaga.
Right.
Yung jingle.
Lakas ng Jollibee, ah.
Aging.
Ito, magugulat yung mga tao kasi alam ko, ini-expect nyo si Iko yung susunod na magsasalita. Pero hindi po, ako po yung sunod.
Sabi ko na eh.
Sura ko.
Sinasabi ko na eh.
Sabi ko na ako, si Carmina Villaruel, yung kapatid niya, sinusundo siya, nasa stair siya.
Si Richard Gomez. Yeah.
Si Richard Gomez ba yung kapatid niya doon?
Yes. I think
Akala
so.
ko hanggang palibhasa, lalaki lang po yun, di ba? Sila yung magkapatid.
Okay. I could be wrong. Iba.
Talagang naalala ko pa eh. So, ang dami kong nabili Jollibee dal doon. Kasi ang cute-cute ni Carmina doon, tapos nag-iintay siya. Yun po. Kuya ikaw na po.
Dahil sinasabi ko na nga ba eh. Ako, Miss Boots, dalawa eh. Dalawa yung nasa isip ko. Yung isa yung Yakult. Memorize ko kasing song nun eh. Yung itong aming karangalan na kami nagdudulot ng kalusugan at ligaya sa aming inang bayan. Yan ang diwa ng Yakult, siyang tunay na diwa ng Yakult. Yan, so yeah, that's one. Yes. I think the second one, interestingly enough, dahil din sa jingle, yung Sarsi, angat sa iba.
Okay.
Ayun, yung mag-Sarsi ka para maiba. So yan, yun yung dalawang talagang biglang lumabas sa isip ko ngayon. Yeah.
Right. So naman, Coach
Ito na
Ardy.
po ang kuya naming lahat.
Kakalabas pa lang ng
Japan.
TV.
Diba?
Nanonood ng
Basahin natin
commercial yan. Kakalabas pa lang ng TV.
O may mga sumasagot nga sa
Basahin-
viewers natin.
Diba? Magaganda yung mga commercials nila. O, sige nga, go. Basahin natin. Commercial? Ano bang maganda? Ano yung dumikit sa akin na commercial? Iba yung commercial na dumikit sa akin ng bata eh. Yung kay Bertawa Marcelo, yung San Miguel Beat. Mag-beer muna
Oh,
tayo.
yeah.
Ay, oo.
Yung isang platitong mani.
Lahat ng mga icons
Oo.
ng Pilipinas nandun eh, di ba? Efren Bata Reyes, lahat sila dumaan kay San Miguel eh. So parang with that commercial alone, even Fernando po FPJ. Naging naging San Miguel. So alam mo yun, yung parang meron silang pride in their in the Filipino, hindi lang artist, si Efren Bata is what? He's a sportsman. Si Paeng Nepomuceno, Guinness Book of World Records, di ba? In terms of bowling. Yung ganon. So, sorry kung medyo kape, pero biryog na.
Paano ulit, coach? Paano yung sabi ni Bertawa?
Ha?
Paano sinabi ni Bertawa, Marcelo? Paano ulit?
Mag-beer muna tayo. Magplatito ba eh.
Or pwedeng palitan natin, mag-keg muna tayo. Mag-keg muna tayo.
Wow, yeah, right.
Mag-keg muna tayo.
Ito, coach, sabi ni Divon,
Ha?
Pepsi commercial with Lilet. Yung
Yeah.
I am the people of the world. Yan.
Yeah, that's true.
Basta may mga kantahan, yan ni Direk kasi
Oo nga eh. Oo nga
yan
eh. Ay, interesting.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, meron pa. Oh,
Ito yung
sabi?
sinabi ni Christian John, McDonald's para sa paborito kong apo si
Oo
Karen.
nga, maganda yun.
Yung mga commercial na to, naging artista yung mga mini-mention natin. Madalas nagiging artista rin sila kahit first commercial
Right.
nila. Galing.
Right. Yeah. That's true. That's
Galing.
true. Do you notice kung naiba na the way commercials are being made now? I mean, unlike before, it's really like endorsement of a well-known celebrity o kaya personality. Ganun pa rin ba ang style? Or mas story plot ang ginagawa nila?
If I may answer na po, napansin ko parang mas story-driven na yung mga ads ngayon. Kasi I think people resonate more with stories. Kasi in terms of product awareness, alam na naman natin yan eh. Pero I think in this day and age, parang people are more drawn to emotional connection rather than just product in-your-face advertisement. No? So, kaya ginagamit nila yung storytelling because that's really a hook. That's a universal language kasi na lahat tayo we can relate to, we resonate with. So, I think nagbago na yung landscape. Mas storya na siya kesa in-your-face na product.
Yeah. Actually, this is the same. Yeah, sure.
I was talking to some of the big brands and I was asking them, bakit ganon? Bakit hindi na artista yung kinukuha ninyo? Kasi diba kung titingnan mo, yung mga like sila Jollibee, sila Globe, it's real life stories. Diba? And for the simple reason that when the viewers watch the commercial, kasi you only have 30 seconds to send your message, di ba? Yung iba kinakat up to 15 seconds eh. And they were saying that mas pinili yung totoong storya. Dahil pagka-artista yung nilagay mo dyan, number one, malaki yung budget kasi artista eh. Number two, syempre, it draws the crowd, it draws the viewers, it draws the fans to the commercial. However, they also understand that they're artists, they are actors. So, pwede nilang inaarte yung role as compared to yung mga totoong kwentong buhay na kung sino man yung naging involved doon, no name siya eh. pero it's the story that's being sent out as a message to drive home the point. Tapos very subtle na lang yung sinasabi ni Direk Iko, hindi na yung bang, yung nakaganon yung produkto nila, yung brand nila. No, it's very subtle na lang. Minsan nga hindi mo malalaman until the end of the commercial. Sila pala yun. You know what I mean? So it's really more story driven, mas maraming kurot sa puso, and it's being told by non-artists. That's why rin yung views sa social media. Wow. I mean, ngayon, social media is the new advertising platform. Wala na yung trip media, di ba? TV, radio, print. Ngayon, it's trimmed na. TV, radio, internet, mobile, print. Trimmed media na yun. So, 5 media na siya. So, yeah, it's really the story of our lives that people relate.
May naalala ako pag story. Naalala niyo yung commercial ng Surf si Lumen. Hanggang lumaki yung mga anak nila. Tapos they used the same characters for almost 10 years.
Yep.
In other countries pa kasi, Surf, ang icon nila yung bubble na guy. Ginagamit na rin natin ngayon eh. Pero sa Pilipinas, hindi nila ma-introduce. Kasi si Lumen, yun yung hinihintay ng mga tao every year. Di ba? Story-driven talaga, I think. I agree with Direk and Coach.
Yeah.
By the way, schoolmate ko po yun si Lumen. Hi, January. I hope you're watching.
Kaibigan ko naman yung kapatid niya, si Hillary.
Si Hillary, mga schoolmates ko yun lahat.
Kami naman napanood lang namin yung commercial.
Actually, yung storytelling, you're right. No? It's so powerful. We also say that when we give training on fundraising. We highlight that yes, maganda kung merong mag-endorse o meron kang personality that will endorse your cause, no, yung NGO mo. But we also say storytelling is really very powerful, especially yung kung paano nabago yung buhay ng mga tao, no. But also, another reason why we say storytelling at saka bakit simpleng mga tao din lang, so that people who would give to the cause would feel, I don't have to be very rich, I don't have to be a celebrity para makapagbigay ako for a good cause. I could be an ordinary person, just like those people in the advocacy campaign. No? So storytelling also sa NGOs are very strong. No?
Wow, galing.
Nice.
At iba may kasamang fundraising tips.
Oo nga.
Oo. So, Kuya Lar, this is our story.
Sana may kumuha sa amin.
Yeah.
Kung dagdag kami sa mga pamilya namin. Opo yan.
And on that note also, very interesting in storytelling. And it applies to everywhere, di ba? I mean, si Boots is also a trainer. Nagsasalita rin yan, nagbibigay rin ng seminar yan. Sabi nga nila, facts tell, but stories sell. Pwede mo, you can give all the charts, the data, the research, pero yung kwento, yung testimony, yun talaga yung bumibenta eh. In fact, ma-share ko lang, I did a session for the HR team of an international shoe company. And I went to Singapore. So I was talking to the HR head, who's Indian. And then I asked him, what do you want me to teach your HR team? Sabi niya, I want you to teach the topic on influencing and storytelling. Sabi ko, influencing storytelling? Why? Sabi niya, because here in this company, everything is about the story. Finance, when they present the figures, no matter how good the revenue is or how good the income is or how good the figures are, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, they always have to relate it into a story. Same thing with HR. Sabi niya, if we want to get engagement from the different groups and the different departments, we have to learn to tell the story because everything in this company is about the story. Galing, Finance, HR, of course, marketing, storytelling, pero admin, lahat. Even at home. Diba, kailangan mong ikwento sa mga anak mo kung paano may rules ka sa bahay. Ikwento mo kung bakit natin kailangan ng rules sa bahay. Values, kung bakit natin kailangan ng values sa bahay. Galing ng storytelling. Very impactful. So, lesson is learn to be a storyteller. Yun. Ha? Tama ba mga kapatid?
Right. Yes, tama. Right.
Oh. Diba, si Boots, magtatanong pa yan eh. Pero bago magtanong si Boots, pagbasa-basa
Yeah, merong mga...
natin.
Yan, sabi ni Sharon De La Cruz, I do storytelling in my presentations at work and it's effective. I learned that in kids' church.
Ayun.
Ano ministry?
Sabi ko na, kaya yun yung pinost ni PK.
Yun yung pinakabago. Pinakabago. Nagbuhat sa sariling bangko and
Ayun, nice.
Ano pa sabi ng iba? May iba bumabati dyan eh. Pakita mo nga, King. Balik tayo ng konti sa commercials.
okay, siguro balikan natin. Dami silang mga sagot doon. Ito,
Ang daming sagot sa commercial.
Carmina.
Ay, pareho kayo, Pastor Lijo, ni Millet.
Oo nga, magkaedad siguro kami. Carmina, meron pa isang commercial ako naalala. Yung I Can Feel It ni Alice Dixon. Di ba?
Oh, yes.
yeah, right. Oo, may kasamang movement yan eh, di ba?
May ganun. Hindi ko magawa, masakit yung katawang ko.
Pakita mo nga yung Alice Dixon. Paano yung Boots? Pakita mo nga.
Boots, Miss Boots, kayo po gumawa.
I can feel it. Ano nga, game?
Parang sa with the shoulder. I can feel it, di ba? May shoulder yan. I can feel it.
Wala, ayaw.
No, I'm not good at
Ayaw,
but I remember that commercial.
Si Tristan na lang, Tristan.
Gumagalaw. Hindi gumagalaw.
Si Tristan may right? Frozen shoulder ngayon si Tristan.
At saka stiff neck.
Ata, hindi lang
Shoulder to stiff neck.
frozen
Ano
air.
ba?
Okay.
Ito, yung Sonic Dahog, sabi niya yung Coke commercial, si Nikki Hill, yung
Yeah.
masabi ang awit ko. Ano nga ba? Yun yung naglalakad siya, di ba?
Yeah.
Naglalakad siya habang kumakanta.
Nire-recall ko nga hindi ko masyado matandaan.
Oo,
Si
yun
Con.
yung naglalakad siya, tapos kumakanta.
Oo, naalala ko rin yan.
Hindi ko lang alam kung paano kanta. So, sorry na lang. Ito, alam kong kantahin. Yan, sabi ni Bobby, yung Nip commercial.
Sige nga.
Kantahin mo.
You want to see what happens in a
Bag of nips.
what goes on before it touches my lips? It makes a rainbow. Chocolate chips. At chocolate. Ito rin. Ito, I'm sure alam na alam niyo to.
Yes!
Oo.
Alam mo yan.
Ano yan?
Sunny orange, I love you. Lemon, grape, and strawberry.
Hindi ko pa yung misis ko. Teka.
Para napag-usapan na natin to before. Yung coffee orange na yun.
Ito maganda.
Naalala.
Pakita mo yung kay Tess Navarro. King. Pakita mo. Walang nakakaintindihan yan eh. Hindi, Tess Navarro. May isa dyan eh. Sa baba. Pakita mo.
8:38 yan.
Yes.
Ano yun?
Kaya,
Tapos meron pa siyang isa pa. Merong isa pa. Tingnan mo yung isa pa.
Yung ba yung lundag? Yung ba yung lundagin mo, baby?
Yan. Tingnan mo. Sino nakakahula niya?
anong year po yan? Anong
Matamis,
taon
ha?
po yan?
Ha?
Anong taon?
Si Tess Navarro, my childhood, bataang matamis. Ano yan eh? Parang tabako yata yan eh. Ni Joe Tarok. Oh, that's the local tobacco.
Oh.
Kaya pala.
Bakit puro ganun? Ako nakakaalala nung ganun. Beer, tobacco.
Bida.
Ito maganda yung commercial na
Gusto ko na to ha. Kasi hindi na wholesome. Hindi na wholesome. Yun natatanda ako mga commercial. Okay.
Noong mga panahon na
That's
yan,
true.
Coach Hardy, adult ka na. Kasi,
Yeah.
kasi beer, tapos
Hindi,
cigarette.
nakwento lang.
Naalala ko.
Okay, okay.
Naalala ko pa yon, Bataang Matamis.
Oo, tamo, pati si Boots naalala. Thank you.
1965. Naglagay ng taon.
Yung pinapakirak ko, nakwento lang sa akin ng nanay, tatay ko. Yung ba kayo?
Nax.
Grabe.
Lolo ko kasi naggaganyan, nagtataba ko. Batang. Okay. So, ibay na nating usapan.
Next question, please.
Next question, please.
Oo, next week. Ikaw may question ka, di ba? Direct may question
Oo, yung
ka.
kanina.
Ay, oo. Yes. Since nasa topic naman tayo ng commercials, layo. Gusto ko po malaman, Boots, kasi di ba we were talking about, I guess, no? Ito, say for example, ko-connect ko lang siya. We're talking about real stories. But even with telling stories, nowadays, people are so careful. Yung delivery, content, lagi na nating iniisip yung laman ng ikukwento natin. Because nga, parang seemingly, people are more sensitive now. So, sa line of work niyo po, no? Totoo po ba yun? I mean, is there scientific data or meron bang ounce of truth yung sinasabi na masyado na tayong sensitive? Miss Boots?
Hello.
Ayan, no? Hindi na sensitive yata si Miss Boots. Na-offend, di na sumagot. Ayan. Ay, nadidelay yata yung pagpasok ng question ko sa kanya. Miss Boots, are you there?
Naghang ba si Miss Boots?
Yeah. Well,
Ayan.
because of the situation now, because of the times, I think. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello? Am I? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Can hear you.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah, delay. Yes. Can you hear me? Am I back?
Yes.
Yes.
You never went offline. You had us at hello. Si Tristan yung nawala. Go ahead, Miss Boots. We can hear you and see you.
Direct, baka you can ask the question again. Ay, wala.
Ayan, balik na lang natin siya. Pero yung question ko kasi, based yan dun sa, alam mo ngayon, di ba, parang yung term politically correct. Yung political correctness, parang, di ba, parang mas pinag-uusapan na ngayon talaga ng mga tao yun. Parang, uy, wag mo sabihin yan, di yan politically correct or something like that. So, we're so careful now with everything that we say because we always have to consider politically correctness. Yeah. So, being a psychologist, I wanted to find out if that's something that's being discussed in their field of study. Kayo ba, pag nagkakwento kayo, you always consider na dapat politically correct yung content nyo?
Ako, if you were to ask me, as having communication as one of my strengths, politically correct, yes, pero in terms of using the now term, just to maintain relevance. But normally, I'm more sentence construction, grammar, ganun. Hindi politically, kasi ang dami na ngayon. There's so many things. I mean, if you're to consider everything as politically correct, wow. Mahirapan kang magsalita eh. You'll have a hard time communicating with people because you have to be sensitive to ganito, you have to be sensitive to gano'n, etc. So, I think more and more, just being mindful maybe of what you're saying and how you're saying things, so that you don't necessarily step on other people or cross paths and all. Ako, ganun ako. But let's ask the expert, of course.
And she's
Ask-
back. Ayan.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that. Yung connection, I think. Yeah. Can you just repeat the question, please?
No, are we more sensitive nowadays, people? That's why every time we say
Yeah.
things, we always think about,
Yeah.
are we being politically correct and all, we always consider those things. So is it true that we are more sensitive nowadays as a people?
Yeah. I would say yes kasi because of the situation, emotions are quite heightened, no? And everything seems to be magnified, no? Maliit na bagay lang kasi makanting ka lang, nagre-react ka kagad, no? So, and that is because of how we are responding to things, yung feeling mo of uncertainty, feeling that whether things would go back to the way things are. So we become, but this is, I think this is quite temporary. Temporary in the sense that dahil nga we have the pandemic. But at the same time, I think eventually we will transition to something else. We'll become, like compared during the first 2 months, mas agitated tayo nun eh. And now, as we are adjusting to the situation, mas nagkakalma tayo ng konti. Hindi pa completely cool or hindi pa completely calm, but we are getting there, no? Kasi nagka-transition eh. Nagkakaroon ka na ng both external at saka internal changes. So the system is trying to adjust now to the situation. Pero yes, intense pa rin. Mas bugnutin yung iba, diba? Pero it's a reaction. It's a natural reaction to this phenomenon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also in line with communication and being politically correct and all. Of course, we know, diba, that a lot of the things that we communicate are really non-verbal. Malaking porsyento yan eh, diba, of communication
Yeah.
is non-verbal. So as being in the field of psychology and having practiced doing organizational development work, is it really possible to tell how a person is feeling just by, or how he or she's reacting to what you're saying just based on their body language, facial expression? I think there's a study on that by NLP,
yeah.
neuro-linguistic program.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
go ahead.
Oo. Malaking percentage talaga when it comes to communication. Malaking percentage yung non-verbal, and that would include body, body movement, facial expression, even the tone of your voice. Like, consistent ba sa sinasabi mo yung tono ng boses mo? Halimbawa, masaya ako ngayon, di ba? Ang saya-saya ko ngayon. O di ba magkaiba yung tono kaysa doon sa sinasabi? Doon ka matakot pag yung hindi na nagja-jive yung tone ng voice at saka yung facial expression at saka yung sinasabi niya, no? Pero tama ka doon. I'd say about 80% of communication are non-verbal. 20, more or less 15-20% lang yung verbal. And that's why it's very important. Pero kahit na gano'n, dapat consistent lahat yung tatlo. Kaya nga kung minsan merong symptom na kapag really may problema, kapag halimbawa yung sinasabi mo is so different from how you're saying it and how you're expressing it, no? Oo.
Interesting.
Yung sinabi ni Miss Boots na disconnect doon, ito, si Iko magka-testify. Pag sinabi kong masaya ako, masaya talaga ako noon eh. Paano kaya yun? hindi siya, parang minsan hindi ko na-express properly, hindi tuloy naniniwala yung mga tao, di ba? So, saka, because we're doing Zoom all the time, I think one of the things I noticed, I want to have people's videos on. pag sa Zoom. Kasi hindi mo na makita yung reaction nila, di ba? Eh, lalo na pag when you're engaging people, pag naka-profile pic lang or ito, tulad ni Tristan, di ko alam kung profile pic ba yan o naghang lang siya. Hindi ko tuloy alam kung, ayan, tumatawa siya pero naka-steady lang. Nakaka-disconcert, di ba? Parang, teka, tumatawa siya pero ganun lang. Ang hirap.
Oo. Siguro, LJ, yung kapag halimbawa sinabi mong ganon, masaya ako pero parang hindi ka pininiwalaan, it's simply because these are people who do not know you. Pero people who, who've known you for a long time, alam nila na talagang ganun ka. Pero like, for example, if I'm meeting you for the first time, tapos sabihin mo sa akin, ang saya ko. Magtataka ako. Of course, hindi ko naman, I'll take it at face value. Pero at the back of my mind, sabihin ko, niloloko ata ako ni LJ eh. Walang ka emotion yung tone ng boses, no? But because other people know you very well,
Correct.
tatanggapin nila yon, di ba?
Tama yan, Miss Boots. Buti na lang mga kaibigan ko itong mga to nandito. Thank you for understanding me, friends.
Oo. Ayan, kaya nga si Job wahiman nag-react. Ito yung reaction niya sa kwento mo, DJ. Ayan, naniniwala akong itong mga nanonood sa atin, babati lang po ako. Hi to Sir Mac Cabrera and to Ogie Marcelino. Thank you for watching. And nag-message po sa akin that they're watching. Thank you for watching.
Wow. Galing. So, matanong ko sa inyo, sino sa aming lima, sa tingin mo, tingin lang sa tingin mo.
Tingin lang. Yeah.
Pinakamabait. Sino mo lang mukha namin?
I'd say, face value lang si Tristan.
Tama po kayo dyan. Face value lang po.
Nag-freeze
Face value lang po. Tama si Miss Boo. Face value lang po.
Face value lang nga po.
Inis hindi ako makasagot kasi naghahanap.
Thank you, Marge. Salamat talaga, Marge, na dumating ka sa buhay ni Tristan.
Thank you, Miss Boots.
So that means
yes.
that theory of NLP is wrong. Na sa mukha pa lang sabi mo kung sino yung mabait. Huwag niyo pong paniniwalaan yung NLP.
Hindi pwede naman maging
tulad ganun sabi ko kanina.
Off-cam naman eh. Coach, off-cam naman. Oo, yan.
Yeah. Okay.
No, what you were saying kanina, Miss Boots.
Kapag meron pag meron tao, whether psychologist o kahit manghuhula pa siya or what have you, will tell you na alam mo, kaya kong sabihin anong klaseng tao ka o kung anong personality mo by just looking at your face. Sigurado yon, gusto ka lang pagkakwartahan nun. Kasi hindi mo talaga makukuha lang sa pagtingin sa muka, sa linya, sa noo, kung anong klaseng tao yung nasa harap mo. Kasi like sa psychology, it has to be, we look at patterns. Patterns in terms of your language, yung what you say, patterns of your facial expression. Naku, nag-umpisa na sila talagang tingnan yung mga sarili nila, no? Yeah.
Pabotox kaya ako.
Boots, tanong ko lang, before you continue, paano, di ba sinasabi mo sa noo, paano si King ang lapad ng noo niya hanggang lapad ng noo niya? Paano nila namin? Hanggang bato ko noon yun eh. Pag gano'n ang noon.
Talo kayo kasi kumbaga sa palm reading, talo kayo kasi ang lapad ng babasahin, diba? So malaki rin ang bayad niyan. Malaki ang babayaran niyan, diba?
Lahat dito panalo kasi ang talo lang dito pikon eh. Walang pikon. So, panalo tayo lahat.
Akala ko masusulit yung bayad ko sa ganun, yung pala lugi ako kasi ang laki ng bayad.
Oo.
Mali.
So ibang klase
by square inch yun.
Na ingat lang tayo sa mga nagsasabi sa atin na just by the facial expression makikita mo na yung kung anong klaseng tao siya. Kasi ang sinasabi nga ng guest natin na si Miss Boots na it's really more about patterns, really more about behavior. But so you really have to know in her case, kung pasyente siya or someone that she's working with in an organization, you have to be working with that person for
Right.
quite a number of years,
Right.
or maybe
Right.
months,
And,
just to
and for
find
you
out the
and for
pattern.
you to see them in a variety of situations, 'di ba?
Right.
Doon mo malalaman yung klase ng personality ng tao, how they respond kapag may crisis, but how they also respond kapag cool lang, pag walang problema. So it's a person's reaction to, most of the time external, pero sometimes we also respond or react to something internal eh. Kaya lang, ikaw na lang ang nagpa-process nun. But most of the time, you try to look at the person in different situations. And that's how you get to know who they really are.
So ang
Galing.
follow-up doon, Miss Boots, yung this pandemic and this lockdown really brought out the true self. No?
Yes, that's
No,
true.
mas talagang totoo kasi 24/7 mo kasama yung mga tao sa bahay mo, di
Right,
ba?
right.
Tapos
Oo.
yung Zoom meetings, halos araw-araw, ilang beses kayo nagkikita. Minsan, one meeting to another, pare-parehong tao yun. So, dito mo talaga makikita kung anong klaseng tao yung mga kasama mo sa trabaho, o kaya anong klaseng
That's
yung true nature of your kids. Kung may
Right.
pamilya, ano talaga yung pinagdadaan nila, labas eh. No? Kasi crisis mode to ngayon. In a way, it's a crisis mode. Galing.
Right, right.
Magtanong ka naman.
May question pa po.
Hindi ka
Baka
naman
may question pa si
offensive.
Miss Boots sa atin.
Okay, go.
Sige, follow-up question ko kasi we were talking about storytelling. Pero, di ba pag storytelling, it's either fiction or non-fiction. Pwedeng nagme-make-up stories ka lang, no? So, kayo, I'm sure during your, again, going back to your childhood, para akong psychoanalyst, no? Going back to your childhood, ano yung mga favorite pretend plays ninyo? Diba sometimes when you play, you pretend to assume a certain personality or a certain character. Like may mga, let's say, mga babae, I'll play like as if I'm Cinderella or I am the Wicked Witch. No? Kayo, nung bata kayo, ano yung mga pretend play ninyo?
Umpisa natin kay Tristan. Andiyan pa ba si Tristan?
Nandito, pero hindi ko na...
Grabe yung delay niya eh. Go. Audio, kaya yan.
Audio, Tris. Umpisan mo. Meron ka bang pretend? Parang role, di ba? Yung role, yung tinatanong mo, Boots, no? Role.
Yeah. Pretend
Oo.
role. No?
Kunwari, sino ka? Yan, nung bata.
role-playing ko nung bata ako, either Spider-Man or Superman. So, yun. Kasi meron akong costume nung bata. So, parang yun yung ginagawa ko.
And what superpowers, for example, those, no? May, syempre, pareho may superpowers yun, no? What particular superpowers do you like about Superman and Spider-Man?
Yung Spider-Man, yung yung web slinging. Si Superman naman yung paglipad. So, parang masarap yung may feeling no may cape at lumilipad.
That's true. Right. How about the iba?
Ako feeling ko spy ako. Kinakausap ko yung relo ko, tapos tenga, kunyari may kausap, tapos mag-isa ka lang. Kasi only child ako eh. So, kunyari spy.
Kausap niya sarili niya.
Lungkot din. Baka kailangan mo pa-psychologize.
Well, alam mo, Lee J, sometimes people would ask me, Miss Boots, is there something wrong with me? Kasi I talk to myself. Ang sagot ko doon ito, okay lang, talk to yourself. Ang delikado kapag sinagot mo na yung sarili mo.
Yun.
Ayan.
So I guess delikado nga.
Pag sinagot
So for one-way conversation pa lang naman, at least
okay.
I'm aware. Thank you po.
Good to hear.
Sinasagot mo hindi mo lang alam. Kasi di ba kunyari, paano nga ba yung tama, o di ba sumasagot? Oo nga, tama. Ano nasabi kasi sumasagot sa'yo.
O ikaw, King, sino ka nung bata?
Sa akin, siguro kasi nung bata kami, isa sa mga favorite namin is yung, ewan ko kung naalala niyo yun, yung movie na Three Ninjas, Kickback ba yun or something. Basta yung mga bata sila naging ninja, yung dinala sila nung grandparents ba yun or something sa Japan or something. Basta yung natuto ng mag-ninja moves. So, meron kami mga
Ninja moves.
Oo. Yung mga plaka, 'di ba? You know anong tawag doon?
Yeah, ganun.
LPN,
Ganun.
small one.
Oo.
Binabato namin.
45.
Oo.
45 yun, di ba?
Kasi we didn't have sira na yung player. So we just throw it. Tapos yun, nababasag, ganyan. Wala kami pagkakas. Actually. Looking back, no, sayang, no? But we just throw it around playing like Ninja Stars. So yun yung namin ng kabataan. And aside from that, yun, just pretend ninja tsaka pretend na hindi lang spy, no? Parang we had like guns and then we shoot each other.
45, yeah.
And yun, mga ganun. Parang, I guess, parang cops and robbers. Or ano ba yan? Mga ganun.
Ako na, bago si Kuya Iko. Si Kuya Iko talaga yung pinakapatanda. Nung bata ako, gusto ko sana na yung role ko, si Kuya Iko. So,
Yeah,
sana kung maging. Kasi ang galing kumanta, galing umarte. Bata pa lang kami, maarte na yan eh.
Yung bulahan po ba, ano po yan? Yung pambobola po, yung pag nagbobolahan, di ba po medyo delikado rin yung mga ganyan?
But seriously, ako nung bata, Spider-Man. Kasi bata siya di ba? Si Spider-Man was a kid. So mas naka-identify ako sa kanya. And then, we lived in a compound. So, yung mga cousins ko po. So, talagang, we were all super serious. Yeah. So, ganun ako. Ikaw, Kuya Iko. Ikaw.
I think, wait. I think may delay. Sorry. Ako po, I remember, I have my... I have my brother. I think I have my brother to blame for this, no? Kasi growing up talaga, inexposed kami ng both my parents exposed us to watching mga films from child-friendly to medyo hindi na age-appropriate na like, I mean, as early as second grade, pinanood nila ako ng Gandhi. Imagine that. So, naalala ko lang growing up, my brother and I would act as director-actor. So yung kuya ko yung director, ako yung actor. So paartihin niya ako kung anong paartihin niya sa akin. So maliit pa lang ako, feeling ko kung anong roles na yung pinagagagawa ko dahil sa kuya ko. Ayan. So for me po, that would be it. Kasi parang I just really like playing and portraying anyone and anything based on my brother's direction. Yun talaga yung sa akin. Ikaw kunyari, ikaw to. Tapos mag-shooting kami na wala namang kaming camera. Sabihin lang niya, shooting tayo. O kunyari, ganito ka. Tapos ako naman, acting ako. So for me, yun po, that was my role playing would be anything that my brother would ask me to do. As early as, nung nagkamulat na yung aking isip, I think maybe 5 years old, yun na yung kinamulatan ko eh. My brother making me do stuff.
Yeah.
Acting. Yun.
Yeah. It's great, when children have a very rich fantasy life, no? It really helps children kapag ganon, they look at, and they usually look at what is best on some of these characters. It doesn't always mean na kaya gusto mong maging Spider-Man, or it doesn't mean you're always compensating for what you don't have. Maybe you are, but I think it's more of like you really want to look at what's best, or what is good about someone, and you want to take that on, the good things about the person. And it's really good to have a good fantasy life, no, as a child, no. It makes you more creative later on. So yun lang, that's why I asked that question. It's not very, hindi naman siya diagnostic, kaya wag kayong matakot. Right.
Ganda. It's a good question. I like it.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kayo po, what about you, Miss Boots? If babalik po namin sa inyong question, ano yung mga role-playing nyo nung bata
Sige.
kayo?
So, yeah. Parang something similar kay Lee, no? Not necessarily a spy, but I wanted to be an investigator. Parang bata pa ako, meron akong magnifying glass, meron akong, parang tweezer. And I would just look at, like, I would lift I would just look at sa ilalim ng bato or things like that. I just want to be investigating. Hindi ko nga alam kung nag-transition yon to, investigating people, no? Pero I like tinkering with things, and parang detective, no? Not so much as a spy. Pero kasi yung spy mas mas active yun, no? Parang James Bond. Ako mas Sherlock Holmes ang dating ko. Parang mas ganun. Yeah. So that's
Nagustuhan ko yung question mo. Nagustuhan ko yung question mo, Miss Boots, kasi biglang nag-morph yung mga mukha ng mga kaibigan ko sa isip ko eh. Parang in-imagine ko na si si DJ nung bata siya, sa spy siya mag-isa, ano yung itsura niya sa bahay niya. Mga ganon.
right. Yeah. So in a way, we had a glimpse of you as all of us as children, no? That's nice. Yeah.
Mga kapatid, I hate to break the conversation, pero 9:10 na, mga kapatid.
What?
Grabe.
Time flies. Having fun.
Bilis ng oras.
Overtime.
Weekend. Wow.
Right.
Sweldo weekend, by the way, Sweldo weekend this week. So,
Again?
spend your money wisely. You can come to Keg and spend it there. That's fine also. That's wise spending. Have a good time with your money. So,
Correct.
we'd like to thank our guest, Miss Boots Mendoza, who is really not a guest because she's always with us Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Parati siya nagtatanong, so we decided to bring her on board just so that there's a face behind all those questions that are always being asked, which all of you, all 20 million viewers and followers have been also answering with us as we tackle our questions. So it's very insightful. Kaya gusto namin yung i-guest si Boots dahil very insightful yung kanyang question. So thank you so much, Boots. Of course, it's not going to be the last time that we're going to see you here on Kapitayo. Sana wag ka rin po magsawa sa amin, sa kakulitan namin. Lalo na yan si Tristan na ang dami-daming sinasabi, buong show. Grabe, ang dakdak. Hindi na kami makasalita dahil sa kanya. So guys, please give your parting words for the weekend, and let's start off with Boots. Yan, si Boots na. Umpisahan mo na, Boots.
Sige. Well, okay. Maraming salamat for having me here and meeting all of you. And I want to say it's raining men. I'm surrounded by good guys. So it's not just Good Friday, it's good guys, raining men. And so thank you so much. I look forward to being with you again in your future broadcast. Yes, thank you.
At sana sa susunod sa GMA na tayo magbo-broadcast. Kuya Lar. But guys, thank you so much. I'll say my piece. I'll give the rest to the other gentlemen in this show. But thank you so much for always following us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's, thank God it's Friday, Flashback Friday, Feel Good Friday. However you want to treat Friday, just make sure that you take this time this weekend to really rest and reconnect with your family and very, very close friends. Dahil pagdating ng Monday, pagbungad ninyo sa Facebook Live, andito na naman kami to greet you for the following week ahead. So, happy weekend, guys. It's up to you. Go. VJ?
Ako na. Sige. I had fun today as usual. Every MWF naman saya-saya, no? Ang ganda rin na for the first time may nakasama tayo. Normally nag-chat lang. So I'm looking forward na yung mga ibang ka-chat natin, baka pwede nating imbitahan para makipagkwentuhan sa atin. So thank you again, Ms. Boots. And thanks, guys. I had fun this morning. Bye, guys.
Pasa mo na. Kanino papasa, Liz?
Kuya Iko, sa inyo po.
Ayun, ako, magpapasalamat din ako. Thank you so much, Miss Boots. It's good to see you, not just as questions, but now as a psychologist. I really enjoyed your questions and looking forward to answering more of them in the future. And on that note, bibitinin natin si Tess de la Cruz. May tanong kasi siya para sa ating lahat. Sa inyong pagtanda, paano nyo ikakwentong sa inyong grandchildren ang inyong pagkakaibigan? Sasagutin natin yan next week. So, kailangan manood ka Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hindi namin sasabihin kung anong araw namin sasagutin. So, abangan mo. So, thank you. Maraming salamat ulit mga kapetid at sa lahat ng ating mga kapetiran na nanood ngayong umaga. Thank you po. Okay, King.
Alright, so again, thank you so much, Miss Boots, for joining us here at Kape Tayo. Napaka-saya na you are here live with us, asking the questions, and of course, we got to ask you a few questions as well. So, see you next time, Miss Boots. And of course, para sa ating 16 million viewers, thank you so much for being with us. And again, stay safe, keep healthy, and enjoy your weekend. Back to you. Ay, hindi pa tapos si Coach. Oh. Coach RD?
Or si Tristan. Sumagot na si Tristan.
Hindi pa.
Tristan.
Hindi ka na magpura ng show, Tris.
Sige, thank you, Coach. Again, also thank you, Miss Boots, for being with us this morning. Sobrang saya lang nung pag-uusap at pakikinig ko. Tawa ako ng tawa. Anyway, we have good stories and God stories to tell. And let's use it to empathize and encourage people this weekend. So see you by next Monday. God bless you all. Have a great weekend.
Confirmed. Ikaw nga pinakamabait, bro. Thank you, Miss Boots. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.